In the dead of night at the stroke of 12, when the world around us seems to hold its breath, there exists a game whispered about in hushed tones that only activates at the witching hour. This game, an enigma wrapped in mystery, has captivated those daring enough to seek it out. But what lies within its depths? What secrets does it hold? Imagine a darkened room, illuminated only by the flickering glow of a computer screen. As the clock strikes midnight, a chilling silence envelops the space. The shadows seem to dance, reflecting the uncertainty that lingers in the air. This is the moment when the game awakens, inviting players into a realm that blurs the lines between reality and the supernatural. Those who have ventured into this eerie digital landscape describe it as both exhilarating and terrifying. They speak of an interface that appears only at this unholy hour, a portal that transports them to a world where the familiar rules of gaming are suspended. Players report a sense of foreboding as they navigate through surreal environments, haunted by whispers that seem to echo from the depths of the game itself. Many have attempted to uncover the origins of this phenomenon. Some believe it is rooted in ancient folklore, a digital reincarnation of age-old tales designed to test the bravery of those who dare to play. Others attribute it to the sheer power of suggestion, a psychological trick that plays on our primal fears. But as the clock ticks closer to midnight, doubt and curiosity intertwine, compelling players to engage with the unknown. The game's premise is deceptively simple. Players are tasked with completing a series of challenges that grow increasingly bizarre as the night wears on. From solving riddles that echo with cryptic significance to navigating labyrinthine paths filled with unsettling imagery, each challenge serves to deepen the player's sense of unease. The atmosphere thickens, charged with an energy that feels almost sentient. It's as if the game itself is watching, waiting for a moment of vulnerability to pounce. Reports of strange occurrences during gameplay are rampant. Some players recount experiencing glitches that seem to transcend mere technical problems. Screens flicker and distort, revealing fleeting glimpses of shadowy figures or cryptic messages that send shivers down the spine. One user recounted their experience in an online forum, stating, "I saw something. It was there, then it wasn't. I could feel it watching me. I felt a chill run down my spine." Such accounts are not isolated incidents. They form a tapestry of shared experiences that bind the players together. Each story adds to the growing legend of a game that seems to pull from the subconscious fears of its participants. As players share their tales, they reinforce the belief that the witching hour is an active participant in this eerie playground. But why does the game only activate at this particular hour? Some theorists suggest that the witching hour, often regarded as a time when the veil between the living and the dead is thinnest, provides the perfect backdrop for this digital horror. It is a time when our defenses are lowered, when the darkness outside seeps into our minds, making us susceptible to the game's haunting allure. Consider the symbolism of midnight. It is a time of transition, where one day gives way to another, and the world is caught in a liminal space. This threshold, both literal and metaphorical, serves as the perfect setting for a game that requires players to confront their deepest fears. Each challenge faced at this hour becomes a reflection of the player's inner turmoil, their anxieties manifesting in the most unsettling ways. As the night deepens, players find themselves drawn into a web of challenges that become increasingly surreal. One challenge involves navigating a maze where the walls shift and change, mirroring the player's own confusion and fear. Another requires players to confront their past, as they face avatars that represent lost loved ones or unresolved regrets. Each encounter is designed to evoke a reaction, whether it be fear, nostalgia, or longing. The deeper one delves into this game, the more it reveals about the player themselves. It becomes a mirror reflecting not only the fears that reside within, but also the courage to confront them. However, the line between player and game blurs, leading some participants to question their own sanity. Are they in control, or is the game manipulating their every move? Among the most chilling aspects of this experience are the interactions with other players. Some have reported encountering figures within the game that appear to be other players, yet they exhibit strange, otherworldly behaviors. They might communicate in cryptic phrases or engage in unsettling actions that leave observers questioning their reality. One player described an encounter. "I thought I was playing with someone, but they didn't act like a person. It felt like something else entirely." Loneliness and isolation seep into the experience, as players find themselves alone in the dark, grappling with the game's profound implications. The witching hour serves not only as a backdrop, but as an active participant, drawing players into its sinister embrace. As dawn approaches, the game begins to lose its grip, the challenges fading into the ether. Players emerge from the experience altered, carrying with them the weight of what they encountered. Some express a sense of catharsis, while others are left with lingering dread, haunted by the echoes of the night. What remains after the game has ended? A sense of unease, a question lingering in the air. Was it merely a game or something far more sinister? The community surrounding this phenomenon continues to grow, with players sharing their experiences, forming bonds forged in the crucible of fear and uncertainty. And so, the legend of the game that activates at the witching hour endures, a digital specter that beckons those brave enough to play. As long as there are those who seek out the unknown, the game will continue to thrive in the shadows, waiting patiently for the clock to strike 12 once more. In the quiet moments of the night, when the world sleeps, remember, there are mysteries yet to be uncovered, secrets that dwell in the dark corners of our minds. The witching hour may hold more than we can comprehend, and perhaps, just perhaps, the game is still out there, waiting for its next player.